takes long years to train a tactician, but the mental and physical strain of communing with the saints ages them at the rate of a year per heartbeat. And even then, they might not succeed. Sometimes the link between the tactician and the relic saint is weak. Their voices are a mere whisper. At other times, they speak a long-forgotten, incomprehensible language that the scribes of the Holy See struggle to decipher.
Gamergate 2 is kind of like a last gasp effort for people from the Channel Awesome era who were like edgy internet atheist, pseudo crypto fascist, pseudo Nazis, whatever the fuck. You know, your Carl Benjamins, your... Damn, I can't name almost any other names because almost all the other guys are dead or don't fucking do Gamergate 2. But like, your Sargons of Akkad type individuals. Like, he's the only one that I know that's still trying to do it. He's the only one that's like, let's get the band back together. And everyone said no. So there are a lot of new names in Gamergate 2. One of the most notable is Grums. Grums is the online handle of Mark Kern, who is basically like the Tommy Wiseau of video game development. He made one game. It's notoriously bad. He worked on another game. I mean, Tommy Wiseau is even generous for him because no one's making a fucking Mark Kern movie. But he's basically a failed game developer and a rich guy and a toxic personality and a fucking moron. Basically, when Gamergate 1 happened, there were a ton of people who were on the Gamergate side of things, which you might try to articulate now as the right side. That not correct, but as in like the conservative side of things. It was people like Chris Raygun, JonTron probably, he was there, but he's not as relevant today, and I don't see him doing much of that kind of stuff. But a lot of the general internet conversation sphere, gamer dudes, were on those side of things, a lot of times because they were kind of getting duped into other shit, and sometimes because they had like just legitimate real problems with the video game industry. Gamergate 2 is trying to bring that back and failing utterly. Instead of being kind of about like this, confusing ethical quandary of whatever the fuck Gamergate 1 was really about. I don't even care to get fucking into it because I thought it was so lame at the time I didn't learn about it. And trust me, the way I talk about the internet, my deep encyclopedic knowledge of shit like fucking, Channel Awesome, when I say the original Gamergate wasn't interesting to me, I fucking mean it. Like, it was just boring and stupid, and I hated everyone that was involved in it on both sides. The second iteration of this is even more boring, even more stupid, and doesn't even have the like traipsings of ethics that the first one did, like the garnish, so to say, whether or not it's like fundamental to it. The current Gamergate should just be called Gamergate 2 should just be called Goonergate, because that's really all it is. It's a bunch of neo-Nazis and Gooners kind of like reaching their greasy hands across an aisle that's not even really that present between them and trying to get together to harass people in the game creation sphere the way that they sometimes believe or do believe that lefties are harassing people to do things the same way. So they're just learning all of the worst possible lessons from Twitter lefties and trying to incorporate that in their messaging. It's really stupid. Grums is at the heart of this. Grum's most notable contributions to internet discourse are being literally just a fucking gooner. He has been pro naked ladies. He's been upset. Look what they took away from you. Women aren't hot enough anymore. He's been friendly with Shad when Shad was trying to AI normal looking video game women into like dolled up sex doll robot looking fucking creatures. I have to say, if I was living a life even relatively similar to Mark Kern, my only thought, it would be a panicked desire in my heart 24/7 to try to find the largest, most isolated body of water on Earth and then inhale as much of it as I could in a single breath. To kind of put it in perspective, His entire existence is a series of humiliations. He's very much the like alt-right version of Brianna Wu, to the point where if I was a conservative, if I was a conservative gamer, if I was like an alt-right theo-fascist, any of that shit, I would much rather my entire organization fail at times than have Mark Kern be the spokesperson for it. And unironically, if you're out there and you're conservative or you're alt-right or even a fucking Nazi, what in the fuck do you guys see in that human embarrassment? He is terrible at messaging. And he just comes off as unfathomably fucking cringe all the fucking time. Like, he's literally a walking L, and he's the face of your movement. Grums is who fucking, like, Asmongold, yet again, the face of your movement. Greasy, grimy, fucking lives at home alone, very rich, and displays his wealth by the series of big gulps that he can purchase. Just disgusting. Grums is like his main go-to when he's not talking to a literal internet pedophile. Fucking Rev says Dez. Insanity. That is Gamergate 2. It is basically a fucking crypto-Nazi fucking pedophile, like literally fucking Rev says Dez, a lolly-obsessed psycho, reaching across to grab hands with a fake rich capitalist who's a failed rich capitalist who's never accomplished anything of note in the video game industry aside from being fired from the Warcraft team 20 years ago. 2 decades. When I was in high school was the last time he had his hands on any game that was successful. Those are the 2 people that are fucking energizing the discourse around Gamergate 2. If I'll tell you right now, you're going to have some you keep the suicide hotline number ready. If you are a Gamergate 2 fan right now, you're dedicated it, that's fine. But if you're like 17 or 18 years old right now supporting this stuff, I'm just telling you, you'll probably grow out of it to some degree. And you need to have that number on hand for like 4 or 5 years from now when you've gotten laid and have like a job and you're paying rent and your apartment is more than just a fold out chair and like an old mattress on the ground. There's a moment that's going to hit you and it's going to be the most profound amount of cringe. And it'll be like a sweeping terror where you're like, oh my God, I have something to live for now. What if somebody finds all of these Gooner tweets I made where I was coming out in support of Rev Says Dez and Grums? It's going to fucking wash over you like the word of God washed over Moses. Like, it's going to be a biblical thing. You're just going to be that, you know, that image of Willem Dafoe looking up, that meme. That's what it's going to be like when this hits you. So just make sure you keep that suicide hotline card hot and ready and at hand just in case. It's going to be like a 3 or 4 year distance, but dude, it's going to hit like a fucking pile driver, I swear to God. But on top of that, the L's just keep coming for these dipshits. Recently, a game was sort of started to be like, you know, that kind of like leak announcing where you don't necessarily hear the announcement for the game, but you start to see like rumors and swirls and pictures of it online. And that game is called Trench Crusade. And it looks fucking sick. Probably not something I'm going to play because I'm not into minifigs. But as far as art goes, it is fascinating. I'm going to show you guys a little about what it looks like. So this is Trench Crusade. We can even look at the playtest rules. These guys are I think they just did a launch for their first minifig collection ever. I'm going to go to their Instagram too. This might actually be a pretty good one. Am I logged in? Oh, this is even better. So like, this is what Trench Crusade looks like. It's very fucking cool. They've got a lot of lore. It's very deep. When this thing has enough people to have like a dedicated wiki, I'm going to live on it because this shit is just fucking awesome. Whoever their artist is fucking incredible. But look at this. This is just the first thing on their Instagram. By the way, if you're interested in this shit, follow them, check them out. Council of Saints, in the well-guarded chambers of the Holy See, under the watchful eyes. Hold on. I can do some lore read. Hey, Trench Crusade, hit me up. I'll do some lore reading for you, all right? Fuck Vadi Vidya. Let me try again.
In the well-guarded chambers of the Holy See, under the watchful eyes of the Swiss Guard and hand-picked contingent of winged communicants lies the greatest treasures of the church militant, the collection of the true remains of saints, the bones of Saint Barbara, the ashes of Saint John the Warrior, severed hand of Saint Teresa of Avila, reliquary of Saint Andrew reliquary of Saint Andrew the General, and many, many others, rest here protected by both the might of arms and prayers of the faithful. But few know of their true role. The long-dead martyrs of the church form the supreme advisory body of the church, and the armies of the faithful. In times of dire need, their holy remains are brought to the great council chambers, so the princes of the church, led by the cardinal of war and temporal rulers of the free lands, can ask for their guidance.
Damn it.
Can ask for their guidance.
I'm not going to keep doing all of these, but I think that pretty needs a bit more British. How much more?
Such consultation is not undertaken lightly. Only truly vital issues, such as dispatching one of the irreplaceable paladins on a mission to Inferno, opening up a new front in the Great War, or determining the hidden planes of the Lord of the 66, are worthy of the attention of the council. For it is a costly and perilous ordeal. Reliquaries holding their remains are brought forth, and cables are connected to the machines of the synod of strategic prophecy to establish communication to the souls of the saints. Then finally the tacticians of the synod, the purest and the most gifted, attach their spinal cables to the prophetic machines so the saints may talk through them.
Is that it? Is there a trick to doing this voice? Just practice it.
It takes long years to train a tactician, but the mental and physical strain of communing with the saints ages them at the rate of a year per heartbeat. And even then, they might not succeed. Sometimes the link between the tactician and the relic saint is weak. Their voices are a mere whisper. At other times, they speak a long-forgotten, incomprehensible language that the scribes of the Holy See struggle to decipher.
Boom. Do it in measure. I can't do it as measurehead. It's too much to think about. It takes long years to. No, see, that was too deep. When I go into a voice that's like that far back in my throat, I can't do another voice for like 15 minutes until my whole brain resets. Sounds like the peddler in RE4.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Sounds painful. It's not that bad. This one's nowhere near as bad as trying to do the actual voice of the guy from Disco Elysium. That shit's fucking impossible. But these things are super fucking cool, dude. All of these like theory crafting stuff. This is awesome. I don't even know if they just like made the guys. Oh, this little bitty figure's adorable though. Look at him. He's just a fella. This is absolutely a pawn. This is a space marine or whatever. Sculpted by the excellent J.K. Remo. As you can see, he brings a certain level of much-needed swagger to the battlefield, even though he's about to have his head caved in by a heretic anointed one. Oh, that sounds so cool. Look at this dude. Yeah. Crusader Knights. So here's your fucking not custodes, fucking god, my bad. My brain. Is that the Space Marines in the gigantic armor? My Warhammer 40k knowledge just right out the side of my fucking head. Whenever I try to do one of those voices, I always do run the risk of trying to get too into the character, and I swear to God, I get tulpa'd and my brain turns off. Hey, VOD gang, what did I miss? Not much. We're just talking about Trench Crusade, and then we're going to be making fun of some guys. But, like, really, I just want to focus on how fucking cool this looks. Oh, there's boobs. Don't look at that. This is on Instagram, so I should be fine, but... Trench Crusade, Hegemon of the Black Grail. Fucking Dude, look, like this stuff is so cool. Oh my god, dude, it's Let Me Solo Her. For real. Official ecclesiastic prisoner miniature sculpted by the talented J.K. Remo. We decided to add a second pose of the poor soul making a mad dash across no man's land. That's awesome. Look, dude, they've already got multiple poses. These minifigs look fucking great too. I can tell this is still the 3D, so this is before it's printed. But still, that looks fucking awesome. So this guy's basically like a suicide bomber trooper. Like a literal, like, sprinting mine. That's fucking awesome. I really do want to know more. Yeah, here we go. Look at this shit. Trench Crusade. Goetic? Hold on. I've never seen, if I have seen that word, it's been a long time. List of demons in the Ars Goetia. Pronunciation. Dude, Google AI is such fucking ass. Is it Gothic?
Goetic.
Goetic? Goetic. Goetic. Okay. I actually pronounced this as written. Goetic warlocks. Should I do the whole thing again? You guys want another one? You guys want another one? A little bit more? Shout out, dude. Tag Trench Crusade. I'll read them for you guys. I don't want some money, but I'll still do it.
Goetic warlocks are horrific.
Ooh, hey. No interrupting, Gorpo. Shoot and Run Film, super chat of $5. Thanks, buddy. The Lord is great. I like the horrifically mutated vat-grown Jesus clones. Oh, man, I haven't even got to those yet. All right, I'm going to pause alerts for just a second.
Goetic warlocks are horrific creations from the death factories of the third circle of hell, manufactured from captured priests, prophets, vicars, rectors, and monks. Fiendish machines first burn their flesh away with hellfire, encasing the still-living skeletons in an infernal suit of armor and stabbing them with goetic runes. The process is so agonizing that they consent to a demonic pact to bring an end to their pain. Thus, a new goetic warlock is born, ready to hunt the living they once swore to protect.
That's the better read. That's a voice I would definitely have to do big voice. I am getting a little scratchy. But this is awesome. This is like one of the bad guys. I guess probably a bad guy. This is one of those like no one's a good guy type universes. We'll get into that. Holy fuck. Dude, that is cool. Heretic Warband part. This is a rare warband indeed that can operate long in the constant bloodshed of no man's land without the backing of a powerful patron. Oh, is this little guy? We posted a couple of It's with Great Pleasure posts over the past few months, but we think you'll agree it does not get any bigger than this. With great pleasure, we can now announce that the legendary John Blanche offered to do some artwork for Trench Crusade. Yes, we know this is a spectacular news of the highest order. That's awesome. This is more to the modeling person. Oh, it's a lady. Watch out. She got going on back there, though. Oh, it is a lady. I was right. Oh, cool. Stigmatic Nun and Heretic Wretch. Oh, no, they've got girl characters. Do you not know you're not supposed to have chicks? These are your, like, frontliners right here. Look at these fucking dudes. Oh, it's so cool. Dude, what in the fuck is that? This started as somebody's fucking Warhammer 40K fan fiction and has like blossomed into something entirely new and amazing. Dude! That's fucking cool as shit. Larval Beast Lord. Fucking Nurglites. This guy, he's got a little fucking booba harpy. This dude is the first boss from Hollow Knight, but like with cock skulls. Nurglite again. Wow. Imagine if somebody's just like, okay, so every fucking Warhammer 40k campaign I do is about Nurgle versus I don't give a shit. Whoa! What the fuck? Oh my god, this is cool. I have not looked through anything but a few of these. I didn't know they had this many images. This shit is fucking baller, dude. The lands of the Sultanate are vast, and armies can be raised from the multitude of far-flung provinces where one household is in 20 is required to arm and equip a soldier to serve the ruler of those who believe. Such soldiers are known as Azebs, meaning unmarried, as those with families cannot become Azebs, who serve as light infantry on both land and sea, as well as guarding the Great Iron Wall against the heretic assaults. There you go. Bada bang. Ghost Wolves, Secret Knights, and the Sultan's Wrath. Dude, like literally fucking Hashishans. This is the guy that always kills Aquaman's family. Submariner, maybe? Trench Pilgrims. Bomb Lady. These fellas. These ones I saw. So as you can see, there are a lot of people. We can start getting kind of like back into the rest of the segment. There are a lot of people on the online right who get little fucking baby boners when they see shit like this, because this looks like kind of Nazi-ish, right? Like a little bit of a Nazi. And you're fighting these things, and fucking if there's anything a fascist loves, it is a obvious good guy, especially when they don't have to be too fucking clear about who the good guy is, and an obvious bad guy. And so they will just say, hey, physically ugly, definitely the bad guy. No idea, by the way, what any of these things look like. They just have like obscuring armor. More than likely, everybody's kind of a bad guy. And it's a hell world where everything fucking sucks. Now, of course, if you want to play as one of these dudes because they look more human and you're like a human-centric kind of individual, that's fine. But the thing is this game looks cool as fuck and has a lot of this sort of Eastern European, Orthodox Catholic to Catholic type imagery. And it looks fucking awesome. Check out Black Spain over here. Some people think that this looks like a KKK person. This is just how Spaniards worship fucking God. Oh, no way. Dude, the fucking minifigs have exchangeable arms? What the fuck? There is no way these minifigs come and you can take the fucking heads and arms off. That's probably just variables. But either way, the aesthetics of this of being like, oh, I've self-sacrificing Christofascism versus demons in a forever war really appeals to a certain type of dipshit online, right? And the thing is if you just want to enjoy it, that's fine. If you want to enjoy it by LARPing as it, that's fucking weird, right? Because LARPing is always a little strange, and trying to involve other people in your IRL roleplay in a game is extra fucking bizarre. Fucking Trench Crusade is based as shit, and as we'll see here, they fucking booted the alt-right. They booted the alt-right out of their fucking spaces. A bunch of, literally, this is the new version of this. I was just going to talk about Trench Crusade when I found out, kind of like started seeing more like its actual game and not just somebody's artwork, like a week ago. In that time, Trench Crusade has been profoundly based and just been like, you can enjoy the game, keep your weird fucking shit off of our servers. Grum's here, coping. In just 3 days, hold on, Grum's, I feel like, has a dork fuck voice. I've heard him speak and I can't remember, so... In just 3 days, they had destroyed their game. This is the cost of going woke. This is the cost of siding with wild, satanic, left-leaning cultists who are trying to purge your community and take it over. I still don't understand. Okay, yeah, because this is two different things. Trench Crusade obliterated its goal on Kickstarter. They got 36K pounds, over 2K pounds, literally almost 2,000 backers. Massively successful campaign. I think this was to do their first run of minifigs, which are already getting ready to go out. So, the cost of materials, dyes, manufacturing, printing, boxing, sending, all the employees and stuff costs a lot of money, especially when it comes to physical printing. This guy lost his fucking mind. I have a love for miniature gaming, even if I collect minis and books more than I play. So I'm sad to hear about a Warhammer alternative grimdark project that just self-destructed through needless woke knee-jerk reactions by the dev team. Let's talk Trench Crusade. This is a single reply by Trench Crusade. This dismissive reaction garnered nearly 437,000 impressions. Am I just on... Never challenge a Sicilian when death is on the line. And over 580 replies of angry gamers who immediately turned on the company. In just 3 days, they had destroyed their game. Oh yeah, this is good. This is the cost of going woke. This is the cost of siding with wild satanic. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna read it. I had a lot of hope for Trench Crusade, but you reap what you sow. I say. It was the smartest thing that you can do. Because first off, a lot of the people that are trying to get in there are fucking cryptos. They're Nazis. Basically a sneeze away from it. And if they're not, they're the kind of people that roll the carpet out for them. I would not want Grums in any community I would have. I don't care what it is. I don't care how apolitical it might even be. If I found out that Grums was being like trying to get in my community, or anybody that like follows him or supports him, I would want them gone almost immediately, because Grums is what he hates most in the world, which is a fucking crybaby. Like, Grums is a crybaby bitch boy. That's his entire thing. That's why he has anyone knows who he is. His entire shtick is to bitch and moan and whine when people don't succumb immediately, basically, to his moralistic view of the world, his specific morals, which are based around highly specific to Grum's shit. The man is pro-gooner, a dedicated goonery, also a dedicated misogynist. He hates women unless they look like sex dolls. He hates freedom. He loves freedom of creation and making whatever you want until you make something that he doesn't want to see. He loves gatekeeping and keeping people that are fucking weird out of communities when it's like SJWs or whatever, but when it's people that they don't like, that are like him, butt hurt, ass blasted, literally put one of those little suicider bomb guys up his butt. That level of fucking ass mad. Fuck Grums, just in a general. Mark, if you ever pop by, get fucked, you fucking twerp. You dork fuck loser piece of shit. I fucking despise you. My God. Because one of the big worst things, he's another one of these actors. I think I might have compared him to Brianna Wu. Same fucking thing. This is a hijacker. He's a fucking parasite, like, unironically. Even if you like right-wing stuff, if you agree with his issues, understand, I agree with a lot of the issues he brings up to a fucking certain degree, but he never gives you ways to fix them. The dude is about bitching and getting attention to himself and accomplishing fucking nothing. Like, if you like, I fucking hate Hassan. Hassan's irritating. Hassan's fucking fans are miserable to talk to. He does bad messaging, blah 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 blah. But then you turn around and you're like, Grums has a fucking point. You are fucking completely hypocritical in your ability to understand the world, because he's the same fucking guy. Grums puts himself in a position where he can say, I agree with the problem too, and then provide you no solutions to the problem, or solutions that won't fix the actual issue. Just shit to try to fucking move things in his direction so that he can continue doing the issues down the line. Like, Grums would fire all of his employees. He's known to be bad at game development, so he doesn't like games. He doesn't give a fuck about making games. He just wants games to fucking be obedient to his dog shit, fucking crap ass, fucking dogmatic view of the world. And that's it. He doesn't want games to be better. He doesn't want people to speak more freely. Because he goes against that the second anybody, like, those aren't his morals. His morals aren't that. He just says that to get you on board with him. And then you'll notice he immediately flips on it whenever it's something that's against what he wants. Now, if you're just politically aligned with him and you're like, I don't know, the worst type of person, like, if you're just a misogynistic, gooning fucking crypto, okay, I mean, that's your guy. Go for it. enjoy loneliness. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, ugh, you disgust me. You're not even like a real person to me. But like, if that's the entirety of it, or you feel like he like then that's okay. But like, if you feel like he's an ally to you because you like games and you want games to be better, he's not. He's as much of an ally to you as fucking people like Brianna Wu on the left are allies to leftist causes. That fucking chick is out for herself. She is literally self-absorbed. She doesn't give a fuck. She'll say anything, self-contradictory statements, just so long as she can get like fucking 2 more grand. That sweet, cracky fucking hit of attention. Like this dude is rich. This is a rich guy. This is a dude that doesn't have a fucking real job. His entire existence is based around trying to get the fucking red little number on his Twitter higher every day. If this guy goes 10 seconds without seeing this little fucking bell right here turn red, his whole fucking head turns red. He starts freaking out. This is a dude, he's pacing right now around whatever condominium he fucking lives in. Pants pissed, unwashed sweatpants, growing a fucking nice big shit ring on the back from every time he gets ass mad. Literally just like, when the fuck, why aren't people agreeing with me? Like, I don't know how you could ever fucking have this dude as a friend or an ally to your cause. I would hate myself. Every day I woke up and I was just like, fuck, I agree with Grums, would be a day I consider giving up on everything I've ever believed in. I swear to God. It's not politically efficacious, too. That's the point. You're not like meeting somebody halfway to accomplish something. He doesn't give a fuck about any of the things he says. He just wants people to conform to his morals. And more importantly, he wants fucking number go up. He will turn on you. Literally, the absolute second you step out of line. You can see that with these kind of people over and over again. He's not a new quandary. It's just ass. Just pure booger bullshit. Garbage. Rectum filling. Nasty. Keep going on about it forever, but like, goddamn. As far as Trench Crusade goes, congratulations. This shit looks cool as fuck.
Hope you enjoyed your time on the Westside.